TESOL Unit 1 Sentences. Sentences. When we speak or write, we use words. We generally use these words in groups, as Little Jack Homer played with a ball. A group of words like this which makes complete sense is called a sentence. Sentences are of four kinds: declarative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and interrogative sentences. Declarative sentences make a statement to relay information or ideas. They are punctuated with a simple period. Formal essays or reports are composed almost entirely of declarative sentences. Like for examples, the concert begins in 2 hours. July 4th is Independence Day. Declarative sentences make a statement. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Green is my favorite color. Hawaii is a tropical climate. Imperative sentences issue commands or requests, or they can express a desire or wish. They are punctuated with a simple period, or they can be exclamations requiring an exclamation mark. It all depends on the strength of emotion you want to express. Like for examples, halt, yield, watch for oncoming traffic, respond immediately, please lower your voice, meet me at the town square, drop what you're doing and come celebrate with us. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotion. It doesn't really matter what the emotion is. An exclamatory sentence is the type of sentence needed to express it. Exclamatory sentences always end in an exclamation mark, so it's pretty easy to spot them. Like for examples, the river is rising. I can't wait for the party. I don't know what I'll do if I don't pass this test. Oh my goodness, I won. Suddenly, a beer appeared in my path. This is the best day of my life. Please don't go. Interrogative sentences are also easy to spot. That's because they always ask a question and end in a question mark. Is it snowing? Have you had breakfast? Do you want Coke or Pepsi? Who are you taking to the prom? You like Mexican food, don't you? Below, you'll find a list of sentences. Test your understanding of the 4 types of sentences by deciding which kind of sentence is portrayed. Time starts now. Time is up. So, here is the K answer. Number 1, interrogative. Number 2, declarative. Number 3, exclamatory. Number 4, imperative. Number 5, interrogative. Number 6, declarative. 7, imperative. 8, imperative. 9, exclamatory. 10, imperative. The important thing to take away from this is that when you use the 4 different sentence types in your writing is automatically more interesting. Take the time to read this information. Now, take the assessment on sentences. So that's all, folks. See you on my next topic. Bye bye. Unit 2, Sentence Structures. Sentence structures. Writing with uniform sentence structures can appear to be boring and uninteresting. Sentences can be varied in length and complexities to spice up your writing. Some can be long and others can be short. Read the 2 paragraphs on the next page and decide which one you like better. To bring variety to your sentences, you must learn the basic sentence structures. There are 3 types of sentences: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Simple sentences. The subject plus verb pattern. The simple sentence is composed of a single independent clause. It is consists of one or more subjects or one or more verbs. Example: the bird built a nest made of twigs and leaves for its young. The actress cried and laughed at the same time. Pam and Tony were given awards by the school principal. For a sentence to be classified as a simple sentence, it must have one subject and one verb. It must have a complete thought. It is an independent clause. Compound sentences. Independent clause plus independent clause pattern. Compound sentence has 2 or more independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction. 2 or more simple sentences, when put together, can make up a compound sentence. Example: The moon was bright, and we could see our way. This sentence consists of two parts. First, the moon was bright. Second, we could see our way. So these two parts are joined by the coordinating conjunction and. Each part contains a subject and a predicate of its own. Each part is what we call a clause. Each clause makes good sense by itself and hence could stand by itself as a separate sentence. Each clause is therefore independent of the other or of the same order or rank. Such clause is known as independent, principal, or main clause. You can make a compound sentence by joining two logically related independent clauses by using first semicolon. Example: I love living in the city. There are so many things to do. So the semicolon joins the two independent clauses in this example. Next, coordinating conjunction. Example: she dictated and I typed. The coordinating conjunction here joins the two independent clauses. Next is transition. The meal was expensive, but it was spoiled, so I threw it. Here, the coordinating conjunction but and transition so join the three independent clauses. So take a look at these important ideas. Complex sentences. Independent clause plus dependent clause pattern. Complex sentence contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses joined by a subordinating conjunction. Example: they rested when evening came. So the pattern is independent plus dependent. They rested could stand by itself as a complete sentence and is therefore independent clause. The clause when evening came cannot stand by itself and make good sense. It is dependent on the clause. They rested. It is therefore a dependent or subordinate clause. Example number 1. He went abroad because he wanted to earn money. Independent here, he went abroad. Dependent because he wanted to earn money. Example number 2. The school, which was built 10 years ago, was already renovated when I saw it. Independent here, the school was already renovated. Dependent, which was built 2 years ago. Dependent, when I saw it. Complex compound sentences. Independent clause plus independent clause plus dependent clause, or I plus T pattern. Complex compound sentence contains two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. There are some simple rules to this kind of structure. First, put a comma after the dependent clause if it begins the sentence. Second, put a comma before the and, but, or all that connects the two independent clauses. Example number 1. We can talk about anything and we will go anywhere just as long as we are together. Independent here we can talk about anything. Independent again we will go anywhere. Dependent just as long as we are together. Example number 2. Compound complex here when afternoon comes, most employees chat on the internet and write a mail, but others prefer to eat their snack. Alright, take a look at this example. Now, take the assessments on sentence structures. So that's all, folks. See you on the next topic. Bye bye.